Hey everyone, it's Didod, and I'm so excited you're here with me today. Today, we're diving into a truly special topic, the world of old-fashioned Italian names, the kind that instantly transport you to another era. I'm talking about those charming names from the 1920s to the 1960s, the ones you'd hear echoing through lively town squares, or called out by loving parents in bustling playgrounds, back when life moved at a slower, sweeter pace. These names aren't just words on a page. They're like little time machines, each one carrying the warmth of Grandma's kitchen, the aroma of simmering tomato sauce, and the laughter of family gathered around the table. They're woven into the stories we share and the traditions we cherish. So, are you ready to rediscover 20 forgotten treasures that still hold the heart and soul of Italy? Let's take this nostalgic journey together. First up, Armando, a name that means fighter. After the wars, Armando was super popular, showing strength and never giving up. Today, it's pretty rare. Maybe it sounds too serious for today's world, but it's a classic that should totally come back. Let's not let this strong, reliable name disappear. Cesare, yes, just like the legendary Caesar of ancient Rome. The name instantly conjures images of marble statues, laurel wreaths, and the grandeur of emperors who shaped history. It's a name that carries centuries of power, ambition, and a sense of destiny. When you hear Cesare, you can almost hear the echoes of ancient crowds cheering in the Colosseum, and the weight of 1,000 stories behind it. This name is all about being grand, showing power, and being a leader. It's the kind of name that stands tall in a room, commanding attention and respect. In Italy, Cesare has long been associated with visionaries, thinkers, and those who dare to dream big. It's a name that feels both regal and timeless, echoing through generations. Once Cesare was a favorite for parents with big dreams for their sons, a name chosen to inspire greatness and ambition. But today, it almost feels too grand, too majestic. Maybe even a little intimidating for a tiny baby. It's as if the name itself carries a crown, and parents wonder if it's too much for a child to grow into. Maybe it's the pressure of living up to such a storied legacy. Or maybe tastes have simply changed. Still, you can't deny the incredible history and romance behind Cesare. It's a name that whispers of ancient palaces, epic tales, and the hope that one day someone will rise to the occasion and wear it proudly once more. Cesare is like a magnificent, perfectly tailored suit, elegant, bold, and just waiting for the right person to step forward and bring it back to life. Maybe, someday soon, someone will open the attic, dust off the name, and let Cesare shine again. Gaetano, from sunny southern Italy, means from Gaeta and honors a kind saint. It's a name full of warmth and local pride, but as Italy became more modern, it faded away. Gaetano reminds us of Italy's beautiful mix of cultures. Guerrino, which literally means little fighter, was once a sweet, strong name for boys. The ino ending made it sound loving, but today, names with war in them feel a bit too harsh. Guerrino is now like an old souvenir from a tougher, more country-like time. The little fighter has been forgotten. Primo means first, a very practical name for the first son in big Italian families. It showed tradition and order, but as families got smaller, so did the name. Today, Primo feels too simple and old-fashioned. The tradition keeps going, but the name has faded. Quintino means fifth. Can you imagine having so many kids you need to number them? It's a charming old name from a time of big, busy families. Now, with smaller families, Quintino is a sweet memory of simpler times. Remo, from the story of Rome's founders, is a name deep in myth and history. It's short, strong, and used to be popular, especially around Rome. But maybe the sad story behind Remo made it less appealing. Today, Remo is like a forgotten storyteller's name. Silvano means man of the forest, bringing to mind peace and nature. It used to be common, but now it's hidden by more trendy nature names. Silvano is gentle and poetic, just waiting to be found again. A classic for anyone who loves the earth. Tullio, an old Roman name, once meant someone smart and respected. It's formal, serious, like a little boy wearing a tiny suit. Today, parents want names that are relaxed and fun. Tullio feels like it belongs in a library, not on a playground. Ubaldo means bold heart, with roots in northern Italy and a saintly past. It's strong, but sounds a bit clunky and old-fashioned now. Once a special name in that region, it's rarely heard today. Ubaldo is a bold name that time has buried. Addolorata means sorrowful, honoring the Virgin Mary's pain. It used to be common in very religious families, but now it's seen as too heavy for a child. Parents today want happy names. Addolorata is a beautiful, touching reminder of faith from the past. Celestina means heavenly, light, graceful and dreamy. It faded as shorter names like Celeste became popular. Celestina is a lovely floating memory from another time. Enrichetta, the little queen, is grand and proper, with a fancy feel. The etta ending used to be stylish, but now it sounds old-fashioned. It's a name from old black and white photos and piano lessons. Enrichetta has stepped down from her royal spot. Giuseppina was everywhere, strong, loving the backbone of Italian families. Often shortened to Pina or Giusy, it was the ultimate classic. Now, it's a grandma name not chosen by modern parents. But for many, Giuseppina still means home. Immacolata means immaculate, a name showing deep religious devotion. Once an honor for the Virgin Mary, now it feels too intense for most people. Immacolata is a beautiful reminder of a more religious time. Luigina, with its sweet ina ending, was once a favorite for little girls. It's friendly and classic, but now sounds old-fashioned. Modern parents prefer simpler names. Luigina is tucked away with other old-time treasures. Palmira makes you think of palm trees winning and the ancient city of Palmira. It was a bit exotic, dramatic, and fancy. Now, it feels foreign and old-fashioned, not fitting with today's trends. Palmira is a dreamy name, lost in the sands of time. Petronilla, with its old Roman roots and saintly history, is a true relic. 5 syllables make it a mouthful for modern life. It's beautiful, but too long for today's world. Petronilla now lives in the Museum of Names. Serafina, from the Seraphim Angels, is fiery, elegant, and magical. It used to be loved, but then Sophia became more popular. Serafina is now a rare angelic gem. Sometimes even the most beautiful names get forgotten. Vincenza, the girl's version of Vincenzo, means to conquer. It was strong and reliable, but names that came in boy-girl pairs faded. Vincenza's victory is now a quiet one, remembered by few. That's our trip through 20 forgotten Italian names, each one a piece of history, echoing with stories from generations past. These names once filled classrooms, echoed in family homes, and were whispered in lullabies across Italy. It's amazing to think how each name carries its own unique legacy, connecting us to the rich tapestry of Italian culture and tradition. Do you know anyone with these names? Or maybe you have a family member who proudly carries one. I'd love to hear your stories and memories. Please share them in the comments below. Your experiences make this community so much more special and help keep these beautiful names alive. Which name was your favorite from the list? Or is there another rare Italian name you'd love to see make a comeback? Let's celebrate these hidden gems together and maybe inspire someone to choose a meaningful name for their own family. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's like a big, warm hug for my channel and helps me bring you more stories like this. Thank you so much for joining me on this nostalgic journey. I can't wait to read your comments and see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.